What kind of mom drops her son off with a man she's never met, who looks like a Duck Dynasty cousin, and says, "See you in 2 weeks"? This mom. Yeah, I did that. And I want to encourage you. Say yes when your kids come up with ideas, as long as they're not immoral or illegal. If money's the issue, let them earn it themselves. You don't have to fund everything for them. This story takes place in the year Hurricane Katrina hit. My fifth-born, John, was the oldest at home, and he was determined that we go help. I'll let you hear him tell in a minute his side of the story. But before you do, know this. A lot of his friends wanted to go too, but their parents were too afraid they'd fall behind on schoolwork. Don't be that parent. What my son learned in those 2 weeks was worth more than anything he could have learned from a textbook.
In 2005, following the landfall of Hurricane Katrina, continuation of news of things going from bad to worse left me going to my mom and asking if there was something that we could do. Being part of a big family, there was no chance of all of us uprooting and going and do something, but she said, if you want to go, you could go. Maybe I could find someone for you to go with. Can't remember if she reached out to friends and friends of friends or just posted something online, but she found a church or a group or an individual that was willing to take me if she could drop me off at someone's house in Georgia who was going to be joining their caravan. The particular guy I was with, I don't remember his name, but he was actually a part of a group from a Rotary Club in South Georgia, and they were going to Mississippi in part because news had come out that a lot of people were bypassing Mississippi to Louisiana, and they needed help in Mississippi as well. Where we ended up was in a church, sleeping on the floor with a lot of other nonprofits, churches, and community groups. During the day, we went out trying to fulfill any task that we could find. We had some limited supplies and chainsaws, so we were often clearing roads, cleaning out yards, ripping drywall out of flooded school buildings. And at one point, we got connected with an organization that got this badge that allowed us to go across police lines, and we were delivering food and meals to service members, specifically where the tides had completely devastated and leveled everything, and there were literally markings on piles of rubble and cars on whether or not there were suspected human bodies in the rubble based on cadaver dogs. At one point, they asked for volunteers to deliver food to a kitchen outside of New Orleans. They didn't know who the people were, but they were feeding 40,000 people a day and running out of food. One guy volunteered, and they asked for another volunteer to go with him. I volunteered. We drove a U-Haul truck, part of a military convoy. And when we showed up, it was a commercial kitchen on the back of a semi being run by Mennonites, like 12 people and like suspenders, pastel dresses, working 24/7 to feed people. It was a really powerful moment in my life, both because some of the feelings and sights that I saw were like unexplainable. The sense of community and camaraderie of seeing so many different people from so many different walks of life show up. And the opportunity was so unique in part because I had parents who were willing to let me go and have that experience.
If you listen this far, thanks. Feel free to share and stay tuned for more stories.